Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, the real deal, Anita Scared Reaction. Yes. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, I just want to come in. I'm resting. I just woke up. And I want to come in here and talk. So I'm going to give y'all time enough to get in here, okay? Y'all excuse my health. At least I did something. At least I got something to put on to look kind of decent, okay? I wanted to talk about Young Thug Gunna. You got a lot, I love it. I love it because a lot of people think that they think that now, okay, let put it like this. Gunna kept it real. Let's put it like this. Gunna kept it real. Okay? Gunna kept it real, y'all. Admit he didn't snitch. I tell you what, look. Y'all turn coming. Let's put it like, hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me fix this thing. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, baby. Not your room. When I came in your room, I said, woo! You're supposed to find snacks and food. No, mama, no. And then when I had left early, I told TJ, I was like, oh, my room. Yeah. Look like a tornado went through there. Y'all come on, because I'm about to go live, okay? Come on, Minnie. Why you standing there in that big cold, man? Okay. I'm back, y'all. Hold on, let me turn my light on. Hold on. Sorry about that. Give y'all time to get up in here. Ooh, y'all. Had some blood taken from me today, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Okay, y'all. Woo. Okay, y'all, here we go. Let's talk. You know what? I love all of y'all and I respect y'all opinion. You know what I mean? Cause y'all dudes, y'all do know more about this thing than I do, okay? But after doing some research, he didn't, let me tell you something. He admit taking the fall for what he did. I ain't about to take the fall for nobody else either. Not me. So I would say that y'all see what the young guys need to do now, who in all the other states saying what they won't do, all these rappers saying, I won't snitch, I won't tell, uh Gunna, Young Thug don't have no idea of what's going on with you, dude. Gunna kept it real. That's what Gunna did. Gunna kept it real. And guess what? Y'all see the people who talking about the people who discussing this case don't even like Young Thug and Gunna. They don't care too much for Young Thug, no way. So why they worrying about whether he snitch or what? The thing is, I'm telling you, me, I ain't about to send in no jail for y'all. I ain't about to say, if I can be out there helping the community, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause every year, this is what they do every year for the community during Christmas time. Y'all need to start calling that man a snitch. He just saying in the case when they were saying that they found drugs in his car. Listen, now, y'all, they found drugs in the car that him and Young Thug was on. That's the only thing they got him for. And, yeah, good. Well, I'm glad you did that, because I didn't get me something.
Nigga, don't push me. Act like you a damn dog.
Oh, he bit me today.
You gonna sit up there and push me? Yeah. Act like you an animal.
Thank you.
Teriyaki.
Leave my dog alone.
Teriyaki chicken special.
Careful being bad, y'all. Well, happy holiday, y'all. But I want to get into all the guys who saying that he snitched. I understand what y'all saying. Okay, I ain't gonna act like I don't understand what y'all saying. But why is you think I'm gonna sit in jail? Just because they said I was in the car with you, and I knew that drugs and all that stuff in the car. I'm not about to say I knew and I knew. I'm not about to say that. Are y'all gonna say that? That's the only thing they got him for, both of them for in that case. Y'all ain't paying attention. That's what they got both of them for racketeering right there about that car. Drugs in that car, guns in that car. Man, I don't got in the car with people and didn't know they had what they had in the car. I didn't know it. And that tricked the fool out of me. But I ain't go this far like them, these big folks who somebody messing with. See, Gunna, y'all, all these rappers and all these dudes on YouTube who done did something in the past, you better hope your name don't come up in nothing. You better hope your name don't come up in there. It's coming to your state. I don't care if you move there and come back to Atlanta, it's coming for you. Y'all racketeering case is going to hit every state. They trying to get every state, and I'm going to see which one of y'all going to snitch. I wouldn't call it snitch. He told the truth. He kept it real with y'all. Gunna kept it real with y'all. He ain't snitch. If he snitched on himself. Even if me and my best friend in the car, well, I'm still sitting behind the jail for it, and I ain't had nothing. I ain't know nothing about this stuff that's in the car. Young Thug can say he don't know nothing about that stuff in that car. It's in the car. Shoot, anybody can. You know what, y'all? My brother, people can you can play dumb. Shoot, please. You gonna get in it. Okay, if you knew stuff was in the car, which y'all say y'all knew stuff, just because I said it wasn't mine, it don't mean it's stuff. Thug can say the same thing. It wasn't his. It could have been somebody he let use the car earlier. That happens all the time. We know the truth. But when you find a case, he snitched on himself. He did. He was smart. I'm gonna tell you. Y'all looking at it as Thug know exactly what's going on. Y'all wanting y'all feeling. He ain't snitch on nobody. He ain't snitch on what. He messed up. he got to remember what he said back in 2015. You did, Gunna. You said some things back in 2015. Now, I'm still saying you didn't snitch. I'm just saying that, were you listening to the questions, what they were asking you back in 2015, baby? Because they were pouring them questions on you back in 2015 that you didn't pay no attention to. But I ain't hear you snitch. You didn't tell on nobody. You told your part, but you did say YSL was a game. When 2015 you went to court, you said YSL. I don't know who was your lawyer then. I'm going to blame them. Because you were told what to say. Thug was told what to say. It got y'all out. So y'all had to say the right thing. But me, I think Gunna took the smart route. I think he took the smart route out. Now, who y'all need to worry about is them 12 folks coming up in there. He ain't snitch on his gun. He didn't snitch on Thug. See, somebody else snitching on Thug. It's somebody else snitching on Thug. And let me tell you something, Boosie. You got your day coming in court. You got your day. All of y'all people around here talking about hitting our state, hitting our state, hitting the ATL, hitting the ATL. Your day coming. Those who told on the ATL, you don't came up here. I ain't calling no name. Y'all don't move up here, and y'all think y'all don't got rid of our dudes. Y'all ain't got rid of nobody. But I'm not gonna say that was all I got to say. That Gunna took the smart route. He ain't did no snitching on his crew. He ain't snitch on his crew. No trial. He's free. And he out. And he's still with his brother, Young Thug. Young Thug gonna get out of this. Because each person snitch got some proving to do. And I know they sitting there practicing. All y'all folks who sitting on YouTube saying Gunna snitch. Gunna ain't snitch. Gunna told on himself. He ain't tell on nobody. He ain't tell on nobody. The prosecutor, y'all, the prosecutor want them. The prosecutor have a problem with Young Thug and Gunna. It's like, if I can't get Young Thug and Gunna, if I can't get who I'm after for killing this boy, this bad boy, then I'm going to take who I think the leader of that particular group. Now, I want y'all to see hear something because the defendant in Young Thug case brought out a witness to the stand that and is an agent and not a YSL affiliated. See, we can be going at the wrong people. We can be going at the wrong people because see, when Thug was in the studio with YSL, he was in the studio. While he was working and stuff, they was out there messing up. Y'all know them little army men's. They supposed to be making worrying about making music decent wild folks. I ain't trying to make nothing up, but they wild. Okay, here we go, y'all. Hold on. Let me say something. Let me show y'all something. All I got to say is that Gunna and Snitch. Why y'all? But I'm saying why? But okay, y'all got y'all day in court. Y'all got y'all day in court. The same one after Ghana. Ghana ain't snitch on Thug. Ghana ain't said nothing about Thug. Ghana ain't mentioned Thug. Ghana ain't said it. Ghana didn't say Thug did this. Ghana didn't say Thug did that. No, he didn't. And he know what's going on. He gonna get out of this. Hold on, guys. Hold on, let me let y'all hear this. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. Let's see what Big Boy about this the deputy. Let's see what he gonna say.
Okay. My name is Raymond Lozon, Raymond Lauzon.
Thank you. And is it Officer Lozon or investigator?
No, I'm just a civilian, so.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. Now, Mr. Lozon, where do you currently work?
I work with the City of Atlanta Police Department.
And what is your job there?
I am a latent print examiner.
Okay. And how long have you worked there?
I've worked for the City of Atlanta for approximately 12 years, 2 years working as a crime scene technician, and the rest working as a latent print examiner.
What is your educational background?
So I graduated with the University of Central Florida with a bachelor's degree in forensic science. In order to obtain that degree, I did an internship with the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, working with their latent print and their crime scene sections. During my time there, I was able to complete a research project and paper.
For those who just tuning in, this is Young Thug trial, okay? Listen to dude. Listen to dude. Listen to dude.
And the best chemical for development of latent prints on paper products.
And what is your job history? So I know you're with the Atlanta Police Department now. Did you have any history before that?
No, I was, like I said, I was a crime scene technician before I was promoted to the position of latent print examiner.
And as a crime scene technician, did you do anything involving fingerprints?
Yes, we developed fingerprints on crime scenes. We examined them to determine if they were of value to be sent to the latent print section. We also reviewed cases that were coming in from the officers, and we also examined fingerprints that were being sent over by the jail.
Now, since both of the jobs that you've had do involve that fingerprinting work, what kind of training did you have to do to obtain both of those jobs and to get where you are now?
So the training that I did for crime scene technician was I obtained my degree with the University of Central Florida, specializing in forensic science. After that, I came up here to Atlanta, was given the position with Atlanta Police as a crime scene technician, and I had to complete my training down at Gypstick for the Georgia Public Safety Training Center for the position of crime scene technician with the state of Georgia. I got my certificate with them. That kind of classes were things like photography, crime scene processing, evidence collection, latent print development, latent print examination. And then after that, I was promoted up to the position of latent print examiner. During that time, most of my training was in-house, working with the other latent examiners, training with them. And I also was able to attend different seminars by the Ron Smith and Associates agency, working with them. And I was also able to go to the American Forensic Science Conference that was held here.
And did all of those trainings sort of touch on that interest of fingerprints, including the conference?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Now, so if I'm doing my math correctly, you've been doing this since at least about 2011. I know this is probably going to be a huge number, but can you ballpark about how many fingerprint analyses you've done ever?
Analyses is somewhere over probably 10,000 working cases.
Okay. Have you ever been qualified as an expert witness before? Is this your first time?
Yes, I've been qualified.
Okay. Was it here in Fulton County?
Yes, it was.
Do you know about how many times?
Somewhere around between 15 and 20. I've also worked with Fulton County Juvenile Court and also the U.S. Federal Court.
So were you qualified under the Daubert standard in federal court? Knowledge?
Do not remember if they did that, no.
No problem. But were you qualified as an expert in federal court?
Yes, I was.
And what were you qualified as an expert in, both in federal court and state court?
Latent examination, fingerprint examination.
Okay. Your Honor, at this point, I would like to approach the witness with what's been marked as State's Exhibit 2. It is his CV, and I'd like to move it into evidence. I do have copies available if defense counsel would like to review it. It has been provided.
All right, anybody wish to take a look at that before she approaches the witness? All right, yes ma'am, you may go ahead. And what exhibit number is that? That's fine, that's fine. No, that's okay.
Sir, you will please just take a look at this document and see if you recognize it.
Yes, this looks like the CV that I submitted.
So is this your CV that you were submitted with your experience?
Yes.
Does there appear to be any changes, alterations, deletions, substitutions?
There does not appear to be, no.
Your Honor, at this point, I would like to move State's Exhibit 2, which is Mr. Lazon's CV into evidence for the purposes of the scan.
Any objection by any defense counsel? All right, having hearing none, states to Mr. Lazon's CV will be admitted for purposes of the motion.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You said no objection. So that's the minutes.
Remember, if you have a specific objection, please tell me. If in the event that you don't, I'm going to assume that silence means that there is no objection.
So, Mr. Lazon, do you ever have to take any proficiency tests to make sure that you're up to date with everything and doing your job correctly?
Yes, we take a yearly proficiency test since we attain accreditation with the ANAB organization as part of our lab.
When was the last time you took your test?
The last time I took the test was in January of this year.
What's AMAD, please, sir?
ANAB is the ANSI National Accreditation Board. ANSI is the American National Standards Institute.
And how did you perform on your proficiency test, if I may ask?
I was able to pass it with 100% accuracy.
Thank you.
Got to be
Now,
something.
are you with the Atlanta Police Department Crime Lab? Is that correct?
That is correct.
And is that crime lab also accredited by any, I think you referenced that.
Yes, we are.
And what is that agency accredited with?
We are accredited with the ANAB, which is the American, or ANSI
I'm
National
gonna
Accreditation Board, and ANSI is the American National.
what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna skip it a little bit so we can get to the point. You know what I mean? We know he got a super job. He did good on his tests, but okay. But we all made mistake on our job. But I'm gonna skip it a little bit. Okay.
American National Standards. That we're going to be going into our comparison classes that we took with the Ron Smith and Associates, as well as at JIP.
Now, I want to make sure I understand because I don't have that science background. If I'm understanding, service agencies or other crime labs like APD use this, I think you said it was the
ACE-B methodology.
ACE-B methodology.
Yes, it is pretty much the only accepted methodology that we use.
Is that in Georgia or across the country? Or
Worldwide, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. Do you know if any information about this ACE-B testing has been published in like a book, a magazine, publication, anything like that?
There have been many books written about ACE-B. There have also been several articles written about it, and it's been discussed in length in journals. The most common journals are going to be the Journal of Forensic Science, which is published by the AAFS, the American Academy of Forensic Science, as well as the Journal of Forensic Identification, which is the journal that's written by the International Association for Identification.
And are there any standards that control how this test is performed to make sure that you or anyone else doing it is doing it correctly?
Yes, we have to follow by, first, within our own agency, we have our SOPs, there are standard operating procedures that we have to follow along with. Beyond that, there is also the guidelines.
Sir, I've approached you with these exhibits for the purpose of this hearing for 3, 4, and 5, if you could review them and look up on your...
She got me caught with her skirt like that.
Okay. Do you recognize documents 3, 4, and 5?
Yes, I do.
And how do you recognize those documents?
These are reports that I had prepared for these cases.
Okay. And for each of the 3 documents, did you follow the best practices and standards that we discussed earlier?
Yes.
And to your knowledge, those cases involved defendants Fleetwood, Effinger, and Phoebe.
Yes, I believe they did.
Your Honor, if I may admit them for the purposes of this hearing, States Exhibit 3, 4, and 5.
All right, Mr. Fleetwood's counsel, any objection?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Mr. Fleetwood, do you have any objections, sir? All right. Mr. Eppinger, do you have any, Mr. Eppinger, your counsel, do you have any objections? All right. And Mr. Beebe's counsel?
No objection for this hearing, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
Your Honor, Sean, in regards to Mr. Fleetwood, it has to be shown that Mr. Fleetwood does not have an attorney.
Uh-oh.
Does not have legal representation. He's not prepared to answer any of those questions.
Well, you're not representing him, remember, okay? He has the right, since he's self-representing, since no counsel has been appointed, he certainly can speak up for himself if he wishes to do so. I provide him, or anybody else who doesn't have counsel with that particular same ability. I understand that he does not have an attorney as of yet, but you know, that's just the way we are at this point in time. So when you get him an attorney, if that attorney wishes to reevaluate anything that has been presented thus far, that person can do so and file particularized motions or any other issues at that point in time.
Yes, Your Honor, and I just want to make sure it's clear on the record that all these questions can be asked him because not legal representation as
I understand that, sir, and I'll understand. I'll say for the record, he is not represented by counsel as of yet because we haven't been able to appoint him counsel, and we have been attempting to do so since May of this year. All right. All right, Mr. Fleetwood, did you have a question, sir?
Sir, I don't want to talk about my attorney because I ain't.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. You're good. Like I said, when an attorney's appointed to represent you, sir, you will then, your attorney can go ahead and particularize or object to anything that's been done so far, okay?
It's I ain't had a chance to get an attorney on my case. I've been on 24-hour lockdown.
You told me that the last couple times you've been here, Mr. Hoover. Okay, well, Mr. Hoover's working on getting you an attorney at this point in time, but you don't need to say anything else, okay? All right. Madam.
That's all I have.
Okay, all right, then, states 3, 4, and 5 are admitted for purposes of motion.
I know that's right, boy. Y'all got to talk, but y'all got to go to court. He mad, man.
Your Honor, at this point, we would ask the court to qualify Mr. Lazan as an expert in latent fingerprint examination based on his experience, background, training, and the fact that this is a well-established, accepted field of forensic science. And we would just ask that.
Oops, sorry, yeah.
That this court qualify the expert as such.
Okay, folks that where this particular expert would apply. Counsels, do you have any specific objection to qualifying Mr. Lazan as a fingerprint expert? All right, and Mr. Beebe's counsel.
I ain't had a chance to get an attorney on my case. I've been on 24-hour lockdown.
You told me that the last couple times you've been here, Mr. Hoover. Okay, well, Mr. Hoover's working on getting you an attorney at this point in time, but you don't need to say anything else, okay? All right. Madam.
That's all I have.
Okay, all right, then, states 3, 4, and 5 are admitted for purposes of motion.
Now, why she gonna come to court with a tight skirt on? Knowing no men gonna be in there.
Your Honor, at this point, we would ask the court to qualify Mr. Lazan as an expert in latent fingerprint examination based on his experience, background, training, and the fact that this is a well-established, accepted field of forensic science. And we would just ask that he qualify, that this court qualify the expert as such.
Okay, for those folks that where this particular expert would apply, counsels, do you have any specific objection to qualifying Mr. Lazan as a fingerprint expert?
And, Your Honor,
You said, what would you ask me to qualify him as? Latent?
latent fingerprint examiner, and we do just want to note that all the evidence in this case is technically admissible against all the defendants because it is a RICO.
I did a brief process on that.
All right.
So you shared with us that you compare a known print to an unknown print.
We actually we work from the unknown print to the known print.
Okay, and then sometimes you're able to say with a certain degree of confidence that this known print is coming from the same person as the unknown print, right?
We would say from the same source, yes.
From the same source. And then do you assign any kind of confidence level to that, like 50%, 70%?
No, we don't have a confidence interval that we assign to that. We would normally say that it is determined to be from the same source.
Okay, so you're 100% sure?
Within the realm of possibility that there is a chance that there is another person that exists with that exact same fingerprint, we do acknowledge that can happen. However, we have yet to have an example of that be presented to us. So we can't say with 100% confidence, but within the realm of what we've seen over the past 100 years.
Again, you also have seen partial prints, correct?
Yes.
And sometimes you can have an opinion about where a partial print came from, the source?
We do make opinions based on partial prints, yes, but they have to have within them a certain level of detail that makes us confident that that would actually be attributable to a source.
Okay, so how much detail does there have to be for you to be just as confident as you
Get
are
him,
in your
baby.
answers?
It would have to be based on a sliding scale, which is based on the quality and the quantity of information present. So with something that is a relatively low quality print, we would want to have even more information present in that print to be confident that that would actually be from the same source. With a high quality,
Okay, then what exactly does it do?
it generates a list of candidates based on the information that's put into it. So we would mark up.
What are you looking for specifically?
What we're looking for.
I know that right, Judge.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Get to the point. The judge see what's going on. The judge see what's going on. Get to the point. That's why I keep skipping it. Get to the point of what you're saying. Because to me, using your opinion in something is like what I'm doing now. So with your analysis and forensic that you're doing, some portion of the thing you said you had to use your own opinion. So that means that I can even be on opinionated to look out for the prosecutor team over here instead of team over there. Okay? I'm staying focused.
So what we're looking for when we're actually putting in a print is we're going to take an image of it, then we're going to mark it up based on what we see. So when I talked earlier about the analysis phase, that's what we're looking at, is the different levels of detail that are present in a print. So when we're looking at the analysis, we're looking at what the pattern type is, what the original general ridge flows are, and then when we get into level 2 detail, that's when we're actually looking for the individual characteristics, which are going to be what we call the minutia. So we're looking at bifurcations, ridge endings, and dots that are present in the print. We're then going to mark those onto that image that is sent, and it's going to review the distance between those individual events within how many ridges are in between each one of those events. It's then going to submit that off to the database where it's going to review all the candidates, looking for similarities between what we've put in and what is in the database.
So I guess it only searches what you've noticed as the different swirls and loops and ridges and all that. It doesn't look at anything else but what you've put in yourself, right?
That's correct.
All right. And if you don't know if you've ever failed, how do we know what the computer generates comes out is actually correct as well?
Well, what we do is we're going to actually review each one of those candidates that comes back. We're looking at them to see if there is a comparison that we can make in between those. And then once that's done, we're actually going to, if we find something that says, yes, this is that person, it then has to be reviewed by a second candidate, or by a second qualified examiner.
It has to be reviewed by a second, I'm sorry to hear the last part you said.
Qualified examiner.
Qualified examiner. Okay, now is that examiner someone that's in your office as well?
Yes.
Trained like you?
For the most part, yes.
So just like you?
Yes.
All right, no further questions, thank you.
All right, anyone else? All right, if there being no other examination, the court will qualify Mr. Lazan in the area of latent fingerprint examination.
I love this judge. This judge disqualified him. He disqualified that part. Camper, please. The people watching, okay? No, don't do that. Yeah, I love this judge. Stop. I'm sorry. Camper not acting right.
All right, anything else?
No, Your Honor, if the court, so per the court's request, I have reached out to,
Ms. Lazan, you're free to go about your usual duties and avocation just on special testimony and except returns in this case. We'll call you when we need you, okay? Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Oh, shoot, he don't work. Look what he got a stick. That man don't work nowhere. Man be sitting behind the desk.
Fine. Ms. Rosenwasser, you're about to say something. I apologize. Go ahead.
per the court's request, for different witnesses this afternoon, I know the court mentioned Ms. Scott. I reached out to Ms. Scott. She has been able to obtain child care with her husband this afternoon. So if the court like to have her testimony, I can get her in this afternoon.
That'd be wonderful.
And then I can have Deputy Hall come tomorrow morning as planned, if the court would be amenable to that.
Okay, is there anybody else? I would say maybe we should, have Ms. Scott come in at 2:30.
Okay.
Would that work for you? And, that would give everybody an opportunity to have some lunch. Is there anybody else, that we can call in this afternoon that might be from the other days that you have, any of the people on the 21st or 22nd?
One moment, please. So obviously we have Investigator Hall, but that is going to be a lengthier one. So we can have him in as scheduled. Give me one moment, Your Honor, to book the schedule. Trying to make sure that everybody.
I would just ask you that, or you or your team, reach out to see if there's anybody on the 20 who's, except for the gang experts, okay, because they're going to take a little bit longer. But if we can potentially move up some of those folks so that I can actually hear, we can have a little bit more time. So they'll take a little bit of time. Mr. Hall will probably take a little bit of time more, so that if we can clear Ms. Scott and Mr. Panea this afternoon, that would be great.
I just want y'all to know that this case gonna take a whole year. It's not. It hasn't even started. Now, let me tell y'all before I go. I respect all y'all opinion. I understand what y'all saying about the snitching part. Okay. I don't call it snitching. I just call it that he did what he's supposed to do to get himself out of this situation. But I don't call it. He haven't snitched on his partner not one time. He hasn't snitched on his partner not one time. Okay, he hasn't. He has not snitched. His young thug sister, young thug know he hasn't snitched. Y'all, young thug know everything that going on. He didn't snitch, y'all. He said what he had to say about his part. His part. But that don't even mean they got Gunna. Not Gunna, but Young Thug. They ain't got nothing on Young Thug on that part with that stuff in that car. They can't say that they got to be able to prove that's his stuff in that car. They got to prove that. I mean, that can happen to y'all. But hold on, I want y'all to hear this. Listen to this. This is Young Thug's sister. Young Thug's sister is dealing with Gunna and Young Thug. They know what's going on. And I don't know why everybody get mad at Gunna. Gunna plead guilty of what he did, what they said. Y'all better be learning this stuff. Pay attention now, because they coming for you. What you gonna do when they come for you? Gunna case, listen, y'all, Young Thug case is gonna set the standards and the boundary for what's going on in the streets right now. Listen to me. I know y'all know. I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. You think I don't know what I'm talking about, but Young Thug case is going to set the boundary for the next group of people. Dirt and all of y'all. Y'all coming up there because you doing some stuff in Atlanta that you don't supposed to be doing. They watching you. Not only Dirt, Boosie. It's going to go out of state. It's going to go to different states. Y'all get ready when it comes for y'all, but I didn't want y'all to hear this, and then I'm going to leave it alone, okay? I want y'all to hear this, and then I'm going to leave it alone. I said it. She said it. Young Thug said it. Gunna said it. And so, it's up to y'all.
Can y'all please stop saying that people's ready and people dissing it? Like, it's not making anybody better. It's not making nothing but good, bro. Like, nothing that's going on is not helping my brother. So can y'all please stop it? Can y'all please stop? If y'all love Gunna, then y'all give him support. Like, what the fuck y'all over there doing? Y'all tripping. It be the internet for me. And no, I haven't posted him because I was just told somebody that really supposed to have communications with each other right now. So I don't want to mess up his shit. So why?
All y'all rappers. All y'all rappers out there. And all y'all gang members. Everybody who on this YouTube and who off the YouTube and whatever YouTube. Y'all better learn from this case, because guess what? They coming your way. And y'all gonna do the same thing Gunna did. Gunna didn't snitch on him, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. He told on his part. Just because I'm in the car. No, I ain't got nothing on me. And I'm not about to sit in on jail. And I can be out there making money. I didn't tell on Thug. I ain't said Thug did nothing. So y'all gotta look at this case, okay? Y'all, I love y'all though. I love y'all. I respect my mans in this case. But I'm out, okay?